Xochimilco is a system of human-made canals and islands that date back more than 500 years to the Aztec civilization. Tourists enjoy live music here aboard flat-bottomed wooden boats known as trajineras. But some tourists and local residents toss trash into the canals, which stretch for more than 160 kilometers. In recent years, housing construction has been accelerating. Partially filtered wastewater containing bacteria pours from the houses into these ancient waterways.
Xochimilco is a World Heritage Site, and the people who live here are worried about its future. Their biggest concern? The advancing city and the contamination it brings to this beautiful natural area.
Recently, local communities have been inviting small brigades of environmentalists to help with the cleanup. On this day, few volunteers showed up, and their well-intentioned efforts lasted less than an hour.
We are recruiting other volunteers so they can also know about this marvelous place and learn about the problems it faces.
Like generations of his ancestors before him, conservationist Andrés Castillo navigates the canals of Xochimilco. He says in this urban setting, its survival is not guaranteed.
Urban growth is advancing, and it brings contamination from fecal matter, garbage, and other solid wastes, mainly untreated plastics and glass.
Sometimes the environmental threats come from farms. They exist on hundreds of man-made islands called chinampas, which have been producing food here since pre-Hispanic times. Some locals have abandoned these traditions. But 65-year-old Juan Gonzalez continues to produce vegetables the way his ancestors did. To help save the environment, he avoids using chemical pesticides. But he says that makes it impossible for him to compete with large-scale farmers and markets.
In the capital's central food distribution center, they are not interested in organic products. I want to give them quality produce, but doing that is killing us.
He speaks figuratively, but the mixture of all these environmental threats have placed this salamander, called the ajolote, on the endangered species list. Many residents worry the larger ecosystem here is also in danger of extinction in the coming decades if greater steps are not taken soon to save it. Franc Contreras, CGTN, Xochimilco, Mexico.